Item 18, consider the submission of the new 2022 no new revenue and voter approval tax rate. Mr. Booth?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor and City Council. I mentioned yesterday during our budget workshop item that the tax assessor collector had calculated the no new revenue tax rate and the voter approval tax rate. The no new revenue tax rate, actually I put a memo on the dais that's in front of you with the updated information in it. The 2022 no new revenue tax rate is 0.3573 per $100 of assessed valuation. The no new revenue tax rate is the tax rate for the 2023 tax year that will raise the same amount of property tax revenue for the city from the same properties taxed in this year and last year. And the 2022 voter approval rate is the highest tax rate that the city may adopt without holding an election to seek voter approval of the rate. The voter approval tax rate is 0.4280. We are recommending submitting these two different tax rate revenues to you. It's my recommendation that the City Council accept the submission of the no new revenue and the voter approval tax rate for fiscal year beginning October 1, 2022 and ending September 30th, 2023 as provided by the Montgomery County Tax Assessor Collector. And I can answer any questions you might have at this time.
Can I get a motion to approve this item as it was presented?
So moved.
You got a motion?
Second.
And a second. Any comments or discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Item 19, consider a tax rate of 0.4375 and set a public hearing on the fiscal year 2022-23 tax rate. Mr. Booth?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. So this agenda item, actually I'm recommending to be adjusted from the 4375, which is the city's current tax rate, down to the voter approval tax rate, which is 0.4280. If the city levied a tax rate above the voter approval tax rate, it would trigger an automatic election, and I would recommend against that. So this item is to recommend to the City Council to consider proposing a tax rate of 0.4280 of assessed valuation and set a public hearing on the tax rate for Thursday, September 8th, 2022 at 6 p.m. in the council chambers at Conroe City Hall, 300 West Davis Street in Conroe, Texas. And because this tax rate exceeds the lower of the no new revenue tax rate or the voter approval tax rate, we're required by state law to hold a public hearing and also publish a newspaper ad in the paper before adopting the tax rate. The notice is going to be entitled Notice of Public Hearing on a Tax Increase because it does exceed the no new revenue tax rate. I had presented information yesterday at the budget workshop based on the 0.4280 tax rate. So my recommendation is to set that tax rate and set the public hearing, and I can answer any questions that you might have at this time.
Can I get a motion to approve this item?
So moved.
We have a motion.
Second.
Second. Any comments or discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.